In this worksheet, again, we're dealing with a lot of division. It's the one that starts, Mary has $40 in $5 bills. So if you had any questions with it, you can always send me a question to forum, or you can watch this video to understand the thought process that was used in doing these word problems. So let's look at the first one. Mary has $40 in $5 bills that she saved over a 4-month period. How many $5 bills does Mary have? Here we're looking to figure out what is the question asking. All it cares about is how many $5 bills she has. She has $40 in $5 bills. We don't care that it was over 4 months. We just want to know how many $5 bills does it take to make $40. So we are going to be dividing how many $5 are there in 40, or 40 divided by 5 is 8. So she has 8 $5 bills. Problem 2. Dan, Melanie, and Jessica have 24 rulers all together. If the rulers are equally divided, how many will each person get? We need to count to see how many people there are that we are dividing things into. Dan, Melanie, and Jessica make 3 people. We have 24. We're going to take 24 divided by 3, and we would have 8 rulers per person. Let's look at the third problem. Nancy goes fishing with Jason. They catch 16 trout and 4 catfish. If they equally split up the trout, how many will each one get? Again, we're not worried about the catfish. We are only concerned about the trout. There are 2 people. We're going to divide those 16 trout by the 2 people, and they will each get 8 trout. Looks like 8 seems to be the operative number for this worksheet. Let's see if we have 8 again. Fred goes out to lunch with Tim and Mary. The total bill came to $27. They decided to equally split up the bill. How much will each person have to pay? So we have 1, 2, 3 people, Fred, Tim, and Mary. The bill was $27, so we're going to take that 27, divide it equally by the 3 friends, and each one would pay $9. Number 5. A restaurant sold 56 cakes last week. How many cakes on average were sold each day? So we are going to say, look and see, on an average, how many were sold each day. We know there are 7 days in the week, so we're going to take our 56 cakes, divide it by the 7 days of the week, and we would get 8 cakes sold each day on average. Number 6. Sally has 48 green balloons. She wants to give her 6 friends the same number of green balloons. So how many will each friend get? So she has 48. She's going to divide them among her friends equally, the same number of green balloons. Same number lets me know that we're dividing equally. So we're going to take 48, divide it by 6, and they each get 8 balloons. Number 7. Jessica was at the beach for 5 days, and she found 32 seashells. She plans to give all of her seashells equally to her 4 friends. How many seashells will each get? We don't care how many days it took her to find the seashells. We know that she has 32. She's dividing them equally amongst her 4 friends. So we take 32 divided by 4, and surprise, surprise, it is 8 seashells. Somebody has a sense of humor. Problem number 8. Sarah worked 40 hours in the last 5 days. Assuming that she worked the same amount of hours each day, how long did she work each day? There were 40 hours divided by 5 days, and we take our 40 divided by 5, and 8 hours a day. Number 9. There were a total of 24 soccer games during the 3-month season, and 2 were played at night. If the games are equally divided, how many soccer games are played a month? We don't care if they're played at night or if they're played during the day. We just want to know how many soccer games there were. There were 24 in total. It was a 3-month period. We want to know how many a month. So we take our 24 divided by 3, and you guessed it, it was 8 games per month for number 9. Number 10, Fred has 80 cents in his bank. His sister has 40 cents in his bank. How many dimes does Fred have? We're going to be concerned only with Fred's money. We're not worrying about his sister's money. So he has 80 cents. And here they don't say it, but we're assuming that they're all dimes. So we have 80 cents divided by dimes, and a dime is worth 10. That would give us 8 dimes. So the only answer that was different than 8 was question number 4, which was $9. Let's look at another worksheet, the one called Mixed Word Problems. This is kind of a review. Some will be addition, some will be subtraction, some will be multiplication, and some will be division. There are 2 calories in a candy bar. Joan ate 7 candy bars. How many calories are there in 6 candy bars? We don't care what Joan ate. We just want to know how many calories there are in 6 candy bars. So we're going to take those 2 calories times 6 is going to give us 12 calories. Number 2. Sally has saved 4,300 cents over 3 days from selling lemonade. How many dollars does Sally have? Here we need to use our knowledge of the money system to know that 100 cents equals $1. So we're going to take that 4,300 cents and divide it by 100 to figure out how many dollars, and she would have $43. Number 3, Nancy has 8 baseball cards and 4 Pokemon cards. Sarah bought 2 of Nancy's baseball cards. How many baseball cards does Nancy now have? We don't care about her Pokemon. We know she had 8. She sold 2. When you sell something, you're taking it away, so you're going to have 8 minus 2 is 6 baseball cards. Problem 4. Mike has 4 black balloons and 5 orange balloons. Tim has 3 times more black balloons than Mike. How many black balloons does Tim have? We don't care about the orange balloons. We know Mike had 4. Tim has 3 times more, so we're going to say 4 times 3 equals 12 black balloons. Problem number 5. There are 24 popular trees currently in the park. Park workers will plant 31 more popular trees today. How many popular trees will the park have when the workers are finished? So we had 24. They're putting in 31 more. So here we would be adding 24 plus 31 equals 55 trees. Number 6. Sandy has 24 muffins, which he needs to box up into dozens. How many boxes does she need? Well, Sandy went from a boy to a girl there. Okay, so there's 24. We want to know how many dozens. You might remember from a previous worksheet that there are 12 in a dozen. 24 divided by 12 is 2 dozen, so she would need 2 boxes if each box holds a dozen. Number 7, Dan had 28 dimes in his bank. He spent 18 of his dimes. How many dimes does he have now? If he spent them, we're subtracting. So we would have 28 minus 18, or 10 dimes. Number 8, Jason had 17 dozen golf balls and 45 are used. How many golf balls does he have? Here we're going to use our knowledge of a dozen being 12. He has 17 12s, or 17 times 12. So we're going to multiply those and we're going to get 204 golf balls. Number 9. Keith found 40 seashells and 44 starfish on the beach. He gave 16 of the seashells to Alyssa. How many seashells does Keith now have? We don't care about the starfish. We're looking only at seashells. We had 40. We gave away 16. Number 9 would be 40 minus 16 is 24 seashells. And number 10, Fred had 48 pennies in his bank. His dad gave him 11 more pennies. How many pennies does Fred have now? He had 48. He got more, so we are going to add them because 48 plus 11, he has 59 pennies. If you have any questions, make sure you ask me in the forum. I hope you did well with this.